India's parliament faced a ruckus over the issue of the security breach incident, as well as the suspension of certain MPs who were disrupting the House. Both houses witnessed adjournments. Members of the opposition held protests in front of Mahatma Gandhi's statue inside parliament premises against the suspension. The MPs who have been suspended, they've been suspended for the remainder of the ongoing winter session of parliament. And Vikas Sarthi is now joining us with more on this from New Delhi. Vikas, are either houses of parliament likely to conduct any regular business?
Well, Mark, it seems there's some audio problem. I cannot hear you properly, but let me tell you what happened just a few minutes back in the Lok Sabha, that despite the request from the speaker since morning that opposition MP should not bring any kind of placard, and they must ensure that they should not get inside the well of the House. Opposition MPs were again bringing placard, and they were shouting slogans just near the chair. And after the frequent reminders, when the opposition MPs didn't change their stand in the House, there was a resolution, there was a motion introduced by the government that these members should be suspended immediately from the remaining part of the session, and later on, at least 49 MPs have been suspended so far today itself, and if you include the previous suspension earlier, 14 MPs were suspended from the Lok Sabha. So the number of suspended MPs in the Lok Sabha has reached 95, and we have seen that similar kind of disciplinary action in the Rajya Sabha as well, though as of now the chairman is trying to ensure that Rajya Sabha functions smoothly. But again, the opposition MPs are creating ruckus in the parliament. They are shouting slogan, and despite the several reminders, placard is still being brought inside the House as well.
Indeed. Also, Vikas, what is otherwise on the agenda for today's session in terms of business?
Right, Mark, so very important bills have been lined up before the parliament. Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita and Bharatiya Nagrik Suraksha Sanhita, and the third bill, which is called the Bharatiya Sakshya Bill 2023. These three bills are very important, and these bills are to be taken up for consideration in the lower house. It was expected that there will be a 15-hour-long discussion on these three bills, and the discussion will take place simultaneously on all three bills. But since so many members have been suspended, the discussion may be cut short, and once the proceedings starts in the Lok Sabha, which was expected at 2 p.m. We will be able to know whether these bills are being taken up for discussion or not. Right now, these three bills are pending for the Lok Sabha, and as far as the Rajya Sabha is concerned, appropriation bill number 3 and number 4 for 2023, these two bills were expected to be discussed and to be returned to the Lok Sabha as well. But again, Mark, disruption is being witnessed in both the houses despite the frequent reminders from the chair.
We leave it there. Thank you very much, Vikas Sarthi, for that update from the Indian Parliament.